Hey, what's up guys? We're the Gould Brothers.
And today we have the Beretta A400 XCEL Sporting.
We're gonna be having all sorts of fun with challenges and some trick shots to put this A400 XCEL Sporting through the paces.
And then we're gonna give you our thoughts on the A400 XCEL Sporting.
Let's go! So here's the challenge, 2 clays, 2 balloons. The timer's gonna go off. The 2 clays go in the air. Shoot the first clay, shoot the 2 balloons, come back, shoot the 4th clay. That's all there is to it.
Just 4 targets, 5 different lines of travel.
Yeah, pretty easy. This is really gonna help us determine how easy this gun is to swing, acquire new targets, recover from recoil, all the things you need to know about a shotgun. Scientific, this is the standard test.
It's a Gould Brothers test anyway.
Gould Brothers test. So
I've never shot this gun, so I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, we're on the clock. Fastest score is gonna win. So before we get too far into the fun, let me give you a quick summary overview of this shotgun. It is the Beretta A400 XCEL Sporting, as you already know, which is just an updated version of the existing Beretta A400 XCEL. Looks completely different as far as it's got pretty much the same receiver, it's just different color. Oversized controls are one of the big additions. The milled out loading port is also a new addition. And I think probably one of the biggest additions is the kick-off recoil reduction system, which helps make this gun a very soft shooting gun. On the forend, you can also add different forend weights to adjust the balance. 30-inch Stelium barrel with a brass mid bead and a white front bead. This thing is made to be crushing clays. Now let's go see how it does.
Shooter ready, stand by.
Oh, shoot!
So what do you think your time was?
2.75.
Well, that was a pretty good guess. It was 2.82 with a second penalty is 3.82.
Here's the rules though for my challenge. You get 2 attempts. You get your fastest of your 2 scores.
Do any of you have somebody that changes the rules in the middle of what you're doing?
I just went from cold to trying that shot. 2.82, so it's 3.82.
3.82.
Okay. Tell you what.
You want me to go blow up balloons?
That would be great.
All right.
Thank you. Here you go. You can take your first attempt.
Let's go.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Okay, you also dropped the target.
I can tell you that I mismounted on that, but
265, so you still beat my score. My second attempt.
Shooter ready. Stand by. There we go. Got it. 2.31.
Without any penalties.
Without any penalties? That was a nice round, Steve.
Yeah, that was better. Improvement. That's what we want to see.
So I'm gonna have to move pretty fast to beat this time.
You gotta beat a 2.31.
2.31, yep.
It's not a bad score, but I think you could potentially beat it. Potentially. Shooter ready. Stand by. Oh.
Just over it.
You would have beat me for sure.
Do you know where that was again? I was mounted right here on my bicep.
Works better if you get it up to your face.
It certainly does.
That was a 192. That was pretty fast shooting. So you ended up with a 292.
So not too bad, but that makes sense why I shot over the top of it with it mismounted like this.
Yeah, absolutely makes sense. Head high, miss high.
That's right.
This is what makes it interesting. We're on the clock, and everything changes when you're on the clock. You know what sport's not on the clock?
What's that?
Sporting clays. What this gun was intended for. Let's go shoot some clays. Oh. Hey, look at that. There we go.
Steve, what are you thinking about this gun?
I've enjoyed shooting. A couple things that I really like between this gas system and the kickoff. Very light recoil. I love that. Taking nothing to the face. The trigger's nice. It's right around a 5-pound trigger. Those are probably 2 of the biggest things that I like. If I had to say anything that I don't love, and this isn't a huge thing, it's that if you want to lock the bolt back and take shells out, it's kind of a pain. But if you want to leave shells in the magazine tube, it's pretty easy. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, so I had a lot of the same things that you said. You know, I like the palm swell around the grip down here on the pistol grip. I like the trigger as well, and I like a gas gun. That's my preference. I like gas operated shotguns. They're easy recoiling. The gun definitely didn't jump into your face like Steve mentioned. A couple of things that I wasn't a big fan of was the crossbolt safety up in front of the trigger guard. I prefer it back here. That's a preference type thing. But ultimately, this gun didn't really point very well. It didn't fit me very well. So I guess I struggled to shoot it very accurately most of the day. And so I guess that's kind of my points of it. It just didn't fit me real well for pointability.
Yeah, and there's not necessarily a lot of adjustments on this as far as length. If you wanted to go shorter, shims can adjust, drop, and cast. You know, if you're a guy that's like you, 5'5", 5'6", it's gonna be pretty tough.
5'9", thank you.
Oh, 5'9"?
5'9".
So I think that's maybe one of the considerations if you're looking at this gun is just limited adjustability. Otherwise, real nice gun. But I'm ready for a trick shot. How about you?
Let's do it.
Okay, it's trick shot time. Here's what we got for you. I'll have a shell in my gun. Aaron's got the 2 clays. Clays go up, I'll shoot one. I ditch the gun, goes to Aaron, shell in the gun. He shoots the second clay. That's a lot going on. We've never actually done this shot.
This is all brand new.
So you're gonna see it here first.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Pull. Boom!
Yeah.
There it is, nice shot.
That's almost show ready right there.
I was just thinking the same thing. We got a live show in 2 days. I'm like, let's throw this in.
We might have to.
We're right there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in the Beretta A400 XCEL Sporting, you can check out the full review, as I mentioned, on the Target Focus Life channel.
It's impossible to the shots you never take.
So pull that trigger and shoot for your dreams. See ya!